So it's been a while since we talked about Wendy Williams' ex-husband, Kevin Hunter, aka Kelvin Hunter. Well, now a judge has ordered him to pay thousands of dollars on a credit card bill. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So it's been a while since we talked about Wendy Williams specifically, but it's also been a while since we talked about her ex-husband, Kevin Hunter, aka Kelvin Hunter. But the last report that we gave you is that Kevin was selling everything, including his $1 million home in Florida. Well, we didn't just tell you that. We told you that he was selling cars, he was selling just personal items. No word on whether or not Kelvin is still with the once mistress, now wife, not sure, Sharina Hudson. But there were also rumors that Kelvin Hunter wanted to get back with Wendy Williams. I'm sure that he does, but you know he's also in the middle of lately. They said Wendy Williams' ex-husband, Kevin Hunter, was ordered to pay a massive sum after blowing off a lawsuit over his credit card bill. According to court documents obtained by RadarOnline.com, a Florida judge granted a motion for a default judgment brought by UBS Bank USA. The court ordered Hunter to cough up $20,176.83, and the amount will grow with interest until paid off. And we know how that interest is with credit cards. Hunter was served with paperwork but failed to show up to court. In the lawsuit, UBS Bank USA claimed that Hunter refused to pay the amount charged to its credit card. UBS said it provided Hunter with a Visa signature card back in 2014. The bank, mind you, was still at Wendy at that time. The bank says that Williams' ex made all timely payments until he stopped abruptly. This sounds so familiar to the Kim and Croy situation, but you know, this is what happens when you stop paying your credit card bills. So as of March of 2023, Hunter was accused of owing over $20,176.83. According to the suit, it said defendant has failed to make the minimum monthly payments by the payment due date as required by the card member agreement. UBS said that they notified Hunter of his default in January of 23 and March 1st of 2023. They said despite UBS Bank's demand, Hunter has failed and refuses to pay the outstanding account balance. This is all happening at the same time as he's trying to get his spousal support reinstated. All right. And the last that we heard in regards to that, it was dismissed from court and told to go into mediation. So Radar continues. They said that the lawsuit comes months after Hunter was shut down in his fight for his alimony checks. Per their divorce settlement, Hunter was to be paid alimony from Wendy. However, Hunter claimed that the alimony checks stopped coming in after the court took control of Williams' bank account. As they previously reported, Wells Fargo blocked Williams' account out of fear. As you know, she was being financially exploited. Williams denied the claims, but she's been fighting for control of her money for over a year. Hunter says that Wells Fargo drama caused an issue with him being paid his alimony, which messed with his ability to pay his bills. In court documents, he said, "I have fallen behind on most of my bills. I currently live in a community that requires payments to homeowners association, and I'm behind on that bill. If the homeowners association fees are not paid, foreclosure will soon follow." He says, "I'm behind on my credit card payments because I have no money since the severance payments were suspended." He says, "My life has been greatly affected since the plaintiff stopped making payments under our settlement agreement." So recently, you remember the home, shout out to our friends over at Chronicle Speaks, she gave us a whole tour of this beautiful home that he had in Florida. So apparently, Hunter sold off his Florida home for $1 million. The judge ruled that the matter would be heard at a later time. So Radar Online first reported that Hunter also filed a bombshell $10 million lawsuit against the producers of the Wendy Williams show, debar-mercury. He accused them of wrongfully terminating him after Williams filed for divorce. The case is ongoing. So here's the thing, though, in regards to what's been going on with Kelvin, because I know a lot of you are thinking, Kelvin, you made millions of dollars with Wendy. And I know it was reported when they got a divorce that he got some sort of $1 million settlement. I don't know if he was just given like a lump sum and then he was supposed to get payments, because there was this rumor that he received $10 million in a lump sum. But apparently, no, he's been receiving money this entire time up until like the last year with the whole Wells Fargo fiasco. But since then, if you don't know Kelvin, what we've heard word on the street and what we've seen on the street, he likes those fancy cars. He likes the fancy clothes. He was living this high life. Wendy even talked about how he was tricking out all this money. And once she stopped paying for everything, his life really changed. It says a lot. It says a lot because you were an executive producer. You were her manager. You should have had millions of dollars of your own, the same way that she had millions of dollars of her own. So what were you doing with that money? Like, that part doesn't make sense to me. Wendy Williams still has millions of dollars from the talk show and all the other things that she was doing. But he was her manager. He was an executive producer. Even though they fires you, you still had a good 10 years of working on so many different things. I just don't understand how you have nothing to show for it. But maybe that's just the karma situation, handling the situation. Ain't no good gonna come to you. Guys, as always, it's been a while since we talked about Wendy Williams. I prefer talking about what's going on with Kelvin versus reporting on any sort of update when it comes to Wendy. I think the fact that we haven't heard anything about Wendy, because the last couple of things have not been pleasant, or them trying to push her out there to do some sort of podcast, I'm hoping that she's resting and getting her life together before she decides to do anything next. Guys, as always, let's continue this conversation below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
Ooh, you bring the lighter, I got the fuse, you make a fire.